If you have the Livingood Make Food Simple cookbook, that's a cool resource. So we are in the kitchen, and we're going to be making hummus today. So live from the kitchen with the goods. Homemade hummus, what I love about it is that it's super, super simple and consistently in the fridge. If I teed Jessica up right now, she would grab the giant container of vegetables that we always have in the fridge. And these vegetables are a mainstay at the Livingood household.
It's Wednesday, so it used to be refilled.
Not bad though. We got cabbage, we got cucumbers, we got carrots, we got broccoli, a little bit left, and some yellow peppers.
Cucumbers and broccoli.
Aren't these just like the cutest cucumbers you've ever seen? Look at those little guys. They're just crunchy. So if you got some hummus, this is a go-to snack for lunch. This is a go-to snack if you were like super, super, super hungry, you get home at the end of the day, you're like, oh, what do I eat? And then you're going to grab like the snack chips or crackers or whatever it may be. This is what you reach for.
Like a rule, you have to grab that first in this house before you have anything else.
Making your own hummus is really easy.
It's so easy.
It's so easy. So you can make huge batches, and the kind that we normally buy can end up being like $3, $4, $5 a container for just a little guy. Because what the main advantage of making your own hummus is you control the oil. You want to control the oil. Controlling the oil is key. What does that mean? Is that hydrogenated oils are oftentimes used in hummus. So, meaning if it's not olive, if it's not, I guess you could do avocado, or avocado would be decent. You probably wouldn't use coconut oil. Or you use no oil. But pretty much every hummus you pick up on whatever store you're going to, I've only found one brand that doesn't use an oil. Then you're probably taking in sunflower, safflower, canola, some form of that. Yeah. So when you make your own hummus, you can make it without oil if you wanted to. Ours is with olive oil, but then you know it's healthy and you're getting clean ingredients in. Super important. Oil is the negating bad factor in hummus.
I'm going with I won't call it the lazy version. I'm going with I have 3 kids version, where I'm not juicing my own lemon, I'm not cutting up my own garlic, and I'm not softening my own.
So we're telling you like the fastest, how to make food simple, quickest way to do it. You can do it with more fresh food is what you're saying. Yeah. And we're just going to do the baseline version, and you can add all kinds of flavors after that. So let's do this.
Tell me what to do.
All right. So the homemade hummus dip, you're going to need a can of chickpeas or garbanzo beans. Same thing. Okay. You got those, organic. You're doing great, Vanna. You're going to pour 1 can of those in.
I like to keep the juice.
You do like to keep it.
I like to keep some of it.
If you like thicker hummus, make sure you drain lots of the juice. I'm a no juice kind of guy.
I don't keep it all.
A runny.
I don't keep it all.
All right.
You like your eggs over hard. We know.
I get it. So drain them really well if you like it thick. If you like it a little bit runnier, then leave some of the juice in. Now, next up, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Olive oil, what kind do you get? You should be looking for unrefined, cold-pressed olive oil, meaning the way that they take the oil and take the olive itself and they squeeze it. You don't want to be using heat to do that, to extract the oil out of the olive. So we try to get ours organic when we can as well. You're going to do 1 juice of a lemon. So if you don't have a lemon, it's okay. You could use actual lemon juice, and so then you would approximate about how much that is, which, what are you doing, half a tablespoon?
Yeah.
Half a tablespoon. Cool? Then next up.
I already know how much what flavor we like too.
Yeah, if you like it a little more tart, a little less tart, dial up, dial down the lemon. Next step is 1/4 cup of tahini. What is tahini?
What is tahini, Dr. Livingood?
Tahini is ground up. Is it pine nuts? No, it's sesame seeds. Yeah. Ground up sesame seeds. Sesame seeds, super good for you. Got a lot of health benefits. But it's kind of fun. It's a very different tasting. My son thought we were buying peanut butter when we bought it. And Daddy, I don't like that one. I don't want that one. I want this one over here. He was saying.
He thought it was cashew.
He thought it was getting cashew butter or almond butter. So we're doing 1/4 cup of tahini, and that's kind of the secret ingredient when it comes to hummus. You're going to find yourself some tahini. Before we started making hummus, I'd never bought it before.
Can make you like.
Oh my gosh, it lasts so long.
So many batches.
So we got a non-GMO version of that to make sure that the sesame seeds were not genetically modified. It was an organic version, which is awesome. The lemon juice we used was just an organic lemon juice. Next up, to taste, we're adding in cumin. So about what are you going? Oh, you're going garlic.
Sorry, no. What'd you tell me?
Cumin. 1 tablespoon of cumin. I love cumin. We cook a lot with cumin. We do cumin and
Taco
chili
seasoning,
powder for
chili.
a taco seasoning, really simple taco seasoning. So a tablespoon of that really adds a lot of flavor. You're gonna go a teaspoon of sea salt. You do not get enough sea salt in your diet, real salt, oftentimes. We get a lot of processed salt in, but we don't get a lot of sea salt. Sea salt is got all the electrolytes and minerals. How are you doing with your guesstimated 1 teaspoon over there? Is anyone else a guesstimator? Where you're just like, yeah, that was a teaspoon. This one over here all the time.
Thing.
And she wrote a cookbook, so you can do this even if you're like.
I had to put a disclaimer page in there that said, just so you know, these are like super simple and super, you might want to make your own version.
But you know what this does? You make it really fast.
Yeah.
Because you're just like boop, 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 boop.
And let's be honest, most people want simple and fast. I cannot imagine having to cook with things that ingredients I can't even read, ingredients I don't know what they are, and then I'll use for like this much for one little recipe and throw the rest out.
Yep.
So for me, I just and I don't have time to measure. Who has time to measure? Okay.
Little paprika. Got any paprika?
I have some. You want me to throw some in?
Throw a little bit of that in there. It's optional. We can do it.
Sullivan loves paprika because he calls it the red powder that doesn't taste like anything.
The red powder that doesn't taste like anything. You know, good thing with seasonings, what you want to look out for is they're not radiated. What they do is when they make this stuff, they actually radiate to dry them out. I think it's a form of processing it to heat it faster. So you want irradiated spices. You could just go organic and they won't have that issue. So that's what you want to watch out for when you're buying.
That we know of?
That I know of, yes. I know Trader Joe's do not. They don't radiate it. Yep. And so that's kind of what we're looking out for spice-wise. And I'm okay usually getting organic spices because I know they last quite a long time. That's what we're sort of looking for. Now, we get into flavoring. Sort of our baseline hummus has garlic in it. Okay, if you're not a garlic lover, just omit. But you're basically going a clove of garlic. What we found is we really like the already minced and chopped garlic that you can buy in a little jar like you're holding right now. Could you just take a spoonful of that and just tell us how it tastes?
I don't like garlic, and I
just a little spoonful.
If you were to ever,
just a little taste.
If you want to taste,
you want to taste?
If you were to ever put a smell in front of me that I'd want to throw up on, it would be garlic. You got a sniffer that can just sniff out the garlic on my taste buds. I'm like, I didn't eat garlic today. It's like if I ate it in the last 4 days, she's got it. And when I'm pregnant, watch out. She's not. No. She's not. No. Easy. No. Don't go spreading any rumors. We don't need another one. But yeah, the garlic. So, okay, all right. So you're putting a clove in. So you put about a tablespoon? A little less than that. So we put a tablespoon of garlic in. Now we have that. Now we've made versions of, we're going to go roasted red pepper. At this point, you would add in your chunks of, we would also get a jar like that of roasted red peppers. You could do jalapenos. At this point, you do a can of jalapenos, and then you'd add some in and then kind of taste it, and you could add a few more and then taste it is what I would advise. No, not a full can. I'm saying like we bought them in a can. Yeah, the jalapenos, and then we put it. You could use real jalapenos as well and dice them up. I'm just giving them options. Cilantro was kind of a fun option that we've tried before. We chopped up cilantro. It's really good for the liver. It helps to detoxify you. You could substitute the chickpeas for black beans. And so the black bean hummus then, super good option. We really like that as well. The problem with that for us is our kids look at the spoon out and just eat it by the spoonful. Squished beans, black beans. The black bean hummus. So. Well, are you ready? Ready. For that blender? Yeah. So those are all in, and then it's as simple as blending. Now, way back in the day, we just sort of had like a general blender. We kind of had to wrestle with it a little bit to get the beans to get down in there and get it actually to chop up. Now we have a Vitamix. We've had this for probably 11 or 12 years. We got this, that's our anniversary gift. Anniversary gift, and we've had it forever. When we got engaged. And it is like tried and true. We love it. But regardless, don't make the mistake we made. When we used our blender in the past, we didn't have like the ability to squash stuff down like a Vitamix does. And so we'd have to try to use our own spatula
while it was running. And there was a couple of times when I chopped the end of the spatula off, and you're like, I don't remember the hummus being chunky.
We literally had a hummus spatula that we only use for hummus.
Because we could nick the end of it.
So we have plastics in our system too.
I say that because if you like it really thick, you're going to have to kind of mix it up a little bit and blend it, mix it up a little bit and blend it. That's kind of the only hack that we, the trouble that we ran into with the hummus. But blend it up. Let's do this. Hey-o.
I won't need the...
Yep. We're making hummus. Wednesday with the goods. That's good. That's really good. Maybe like a little paprika on top, just for
just
appearance, just because we're classy like that.
Oh yeah, total.
What are you putting it in? The bowl?
Yeah, is that okay?
Look at that presentation you got going on.
Oh
there.
yeah.
Oh, see how you left some of that juice in? Now, someone had asked, do you drain all of the juice off so you get rid of the salt? Well, that's assuming that your container of canned beans has salt in it. Ours did not.
Are you sure?
Did it?
I don't know. Ours has garbanzo beans, water, and sea salt.
Oh, sea salt. There you go. Yep, there was a little bit.
Is sea salt bad for us though?
Sea salt would be okay, but yeah, drain more of the juice if you need to lower the salt content. I would rather drain that off and put real salt in. Now that is a little creamier.
Does not like when I
look at that.
Can you guys see that? Oh, YouTube, you're over there. Are YouTube's over there?
Yeah, show them.
Over there.
Look at that. Boom, hummus. How simple is that? Now you got an entire container. If you were to buy a container that size of that much hummus,
oh my gosh,
$7.
This hummus,
$9 to get quality.
This tiny little hummus is like what, $6?
Sometimes.
We always get them. We stock up when they're on sale.
No oil one.
This is no oil one.
Even the Costco one I'm thinking about is like, I think it's 6.
5 or 6, yeah.
So you control all the ingredients. You can edit whatever flavors you want. You could make that on a Sunday and eat off that all week long. And what if you just...
Yeah, right. This would last you one day.
I'm saying, what if you doubled it, right? And now we're just looking at 2 cans of beans. You already have all the other ingredients. So fast, you're kicking off hummus for
the next
a few bucks.
At least 6 to 8 batches, at least. All you have to do is have 6 cans of beans.
Right, just beans.
The rest.
Buy a case of beans, save even more. There it is. Homemade hummus, straight from the goods kitchen. You got it.
Check out the videos next to me. They're exactly what you need as next steps to experience real health. If it's your first time here, hit the subscribe button. Be a part of the Dr. Livingood community as we all get healthy together. I also give free guides, free links and resources, links to our web classes, a lot of resources to help guide you along this journey to help you experience real health. See you again soon.